Hi, boys. So I just edited the apartment tour you're about to watch, and I wanted to talk a little bit before you get into that. So excited for you to see because I put my blood, sweat, tears, wallet into this place, and that's kind of what I wanted to talk about before. I have thrifted probably 75% of this apartment. I try to get as much as I can secondhand, which takes time. And obviously there's some things I would love to get vintage rugs, vintage curtains. There's some things I did buy online or in person, but I try my best, and it does take time. It does take effort. And that's something about making a home that's so fun. I think if you can avoid just buying something because you need it or think you need it, try and wait till you find something you really love that you'll have forever. And it will just make your space be so much more beautiful and have more thought and a deeper connection to it. Even my dining room table, I got on Facebook Marketplace for $20, and the girl was moving across the country and said she's had this table since she was 5. And I don't think I'll ever get rid of it ever again. Even if I do want to replace my table, I will find a way to reuse it. Also, just wanted to say, I know I compare myself a lot, and I'm really trying not to, but comparison is a thief of joy. And it's easy to look at Architectural Digest homes or people online on TikTok, and you see they're in these beautiful homes with architectural details and perfect lighting and all these things and this amazing decor and furniture pieces. And I guess what I tell myself is I commit a lot of time, more than most people do, on making my home and going to thrift stores or on Facebook Marketplace. And that's what I like to do in my free time. I have the same running shoes for the past 2 years with holes in the toes. I don't spend my money on that. I'd rather get a pillow. So just remember that, this is not just, I guess, whoever's saying it's effortless is lying. And whoever just makes it look like they only find good stuff. I waited, it probably took me a year with an ugly couch to find the one I wanted. And that's just how you get that movie quality, Pinterest quality home. Just fill it with things you love, take your time. Leave a wall blank before you put something up that's not just awesome or special to you. So enjoy my house. I love it. I'm proud of it. I ramble a lot in this video. I try to cut it down. Originally, this video was 62 minutes long, and I cut it down so I could talk about this stuff forever, but enjoy. Piece. I got this on Facebook Marketplace, and my dream furniture piece is a huge apothecary cabinet. When I design a kitchen one day, if I can, I want a wall of little just drawers for everything. I have so many little things. I want each one to have a drawer, but this is my starter apothecary cabinet, and I got it on Facebook Marketplace, and it's great for keys, wallet, AirPods, sunglasses. I have a whole drawer dedicated to chapstick because my lips are always chapped. And then I just styled it with these 2 pictures. And throughout this apartment, it came with these sconces. And eventually, I'd love to swap some of them out and find something really fun, but they're good for now. Okay, going up the stairs is this huge white wall. And I was struggling to find art for so long, so I took it into my own hands and made this actually. And I was inspired by the Pilates studio I go to, Silver Springs in West Hollywood. You should definitely try it out. They have beautiful, beautiful art. And I actually showed them this the other day. And I didn't know one of the owners was the one who made the art. And I didn't mean to copy you, but no, his are so amazing. I can't even compare. So long, because this is huge. I don't know, it's big. Okay, now we're in the living room. So this is actually probably my favorite thrift find ever. And maybe one day I'll reupholster it because while I like the color, the fabric gets stuck to it really easily. There was 2 chairs that matched it, but when I got them and found this, I couldn't afford the chair, so I just got the couch. And I'm happy with it. I found fabric and got custom-made pillows, so that's something I've been doing a lot lately, and literally it wasn't that expensive. I love it. And honestly, we rarely use it, but you know what we do? We put it here. And then for watching TV, it's like a great neck rest. This is actually a room and board table that I got on Facebook Marketplace, but it had one broken leg. And I was like, why don't I just swap out the legs and make it a coffee table? So I think it was like 30 bucks, and it already had the little mounts for legs. So I just ordered some new ones off Amazon. Last thing over here is this lamp, and you can like move it as you see fit. It had a different shade, and I actually thrifted this for like $2, and I love the tones. Okay, I've just like accepted that I'm gonna be like creepily in the corner of all these clips, but I don't know how else to do this. But yeah, these chairs are like my recent home makeover project. And I've had these chairs since like one of the first things I got when I moved to LA. I got them on Facebook Marketplace. There's another one over there, and I got them from these cool guys. They're affordable, and they had this old like gray, maybe I'll find a picture and add it. Gray and blue, it actually worked really well in the space, but it was kind of giving outdoor furniture, and the back was super sun damaged. And because there's already metal, I was like, okay, does this look outdoors? But yeah, I'm obsessed. So it's really awesome. I'm really proud of it. The colors just work beautifully, especially with these bookshelves in the back. When I moved in, everything was white. Any paint color was done by me. Also, I want to talk about like this apartment. I got a good deal on this apartment. Yeah, when I toured it, it was destroyed. Like the walls were like, in some rooms, like swampy green, the situation was, but these were like plywood shelves falling apart, like built-ins, I'll show you later, had stickers all over them. When I toured it, like towel bars were ripped off the wall, the toilet seat was dark brown. I'm like, this is probably how I was able to afford this place, but these were like flimsy, and I actually just attached a trim piece. Literally spent $1, and at a hardware store, they'll cut them down to size, so measure twice, get them cut to size, and I just use little nails and then wood filler, and that's all. So like, I put my finger behind here, but it looks like a thick, nice shelf. And I did like a 2-tone color, so it's like this chocolatey brown with like a green, and then pretty much everything on here is secondhand. And I'll give some like more detailed shots, pull some stuff out and show you where I got them. But before I do it, I want to talk about like, I'm so lucky with this fireplace, and it does work. But these are like one of my favorite thrift finds. They're like these steel candlestick holders, but they're different flowers, like, and they even have the petals. You never find those on a website. You have to go looking, and it's so fun when you find something good. It's like winning a scratch off. First, I have this mini bench, and I have a bigger version on the other side, and I found them at separate times. So the first one, I was just like, this is adorable. And then I found the smaller version, this one, and I was like, at a different thrift store, I think in a different city. I was like, what are the chances? So again, those are the fun things versus just checking out on Amazon. Also, coffee table books are so expensive, and I thrift almost all of them. Some are gifted from friends, and I'm so grateful, but a lot of them I got secondhand, and how fun is this? I think this was like $2. I actually want to blow this one up really big. It's like a basketball hoop. I think he took this in Cuba, but maybe not. And he also sells prints. I'll put his link in the bio on the screen. I don't know. I think this one's actually coming on a site soon, but I want this super big. I'll show you the spot I want to put it. Yeah, I still have spaces like here that when I find more stuff, I'll add. We'll be here all day if I give a backstory on everything, but this is the top of that shelf. And these are one of the first things I ever thrifted of home decor for my first ever apartment. And I absolutely love them. And I got them in Colorado at an ARC thrift store for I think $1 each. And also at that same ARC, I got this, which was a lamp. And I always had one. And I had it in I've had it in every apartment I've lived in. And I do have a bulb in there that works on a remote. And I always had one. And then like 3 years later, I found the other one, which I put on the other side, which made it really cool for this little setup. Amazon curtains, they're like a camel linen shade. And let me explain more and show some close-ups so you can see it better. Yeah, it's just this like camel-y color. Actually, this wasn't attached to it. I thought there was too much white space, and I had this vintage ribbon. So I just like attached it, tied in a bow, and there's a nail here to make it look like it's hanging from there. But yeah, it's actually hanging from here. Okay, on here, again, the bench, the bigger version. I think it's so cute. A plant. I got this at a plant store in Topanga. Also with this pot. I think this whole set was $35, which I feel like is really rare for a plant. And then this is one of the first things I bought when I moved to LA, and I love it. So this is also filled with stuff I love. And that's gonna kind of mean for design, like, don't get stuff if you don't love it. Like, same with clothes. Like, are you just getting because it's trendy? Or like, do you love it? Do you feel good in it? Does it make you feel confident? Like, I'm really good at organizing and cleaning. And I used to be that way. Like, I just wanted a lot of stuff and stuff that people would like, but I didn't like it. I didn't feel confident in it. So I literally basically have no clothes now because I've gotten rid of everything. And I'm so selective with what I get now because I want to love it. I want to feel good in it, or it's just going to stay in my closet. But same with these. Like, I would rather have empty shelves than full of like, I don't know, like those home goods, like, what is it? Like Jack's, what is that game? I can't think of it. Or like chain links. I mean, like, no, but just like filler. Like, just have it blank until you're ready to find something you love. Like, speaking of that, like this gift from my boyfriend, I think he got on Etsy. Like, I think this is so cool. I'm obsessed with it. I love the colors. Another little fun pottery piece. Leaves on this side. Maybe I'll show the leaves. This was Right Now. So if you know D Right Now, I have your piece and I absolutely love it. And this is a picture of my mom in Spain when she was younger. She got this at a farmer's market in Ojai from a woman who works on a goat farm and also makes pottery. And this one, she's like, this one's dented, so it's way cheaper. And I was like, I love the dent. Like, please give it to me. I used to have cord covers because there's no outlets on this whole wall. And this is like the only place for a TV. I mean, I love like a frame TV. It is what it is. Like, I watch TV. I love watching TV. I love watching movies on my couch. So what am I not gonna have a TV because it doesn't look great? No, a bunch of cord covers, extension cord, all the way looping around, and it still didn't reach the outlet. So we removed some of it. We would have to plug the TV in every time we wanted to use it, which I still have to do. It's like, okay, I'm plugging it in anyway. Why don't I put this and we just take it down and it takes 2 seconds to plug in. Okay, next we're in my dining room. It's all connected, like it all flows together. But this is like the room I have the most trouble with. And this is one I want to do like a huge makeover on. And yeah, it's hard because, I mean, I feel so lucky to live in this apartment and it has space. So my table's really small for it. It's just an old Facebook Marketplace table. I think I got it for like 20 bucks. I love it, but I would love something big. Like above here, I want to put that big print of my boyfriend's once we have money to just spend on a big art print and framing because that's super expensive. This corner is also a struggle for me because there's like this little lip on my kitchen cabinets and you're never really gonna sit there. And then I don't love that I have a full body mirror in the dining room, but you notice there's not gonna be another space. I just don't have a lot of wall space. So that's there. Okay, yeah, so here's the table I was talking about. And also there's a rug over there. That one is from Bed Bath & Beyond, I think. We want to get new rugs because these are cheap and they shed and they're just not the greatest on the feet, but rugs are so expensive and they work and whatever. If it takes a little extra work to clean them and there's stuff coming loose or there's fuzz, it is what it is. That's life. I don't know. Like, it could be a lot worse. Yeah, here's that table. It's kind of small, but it's beautiful. I love it. And then I have these chairs. I love these. Like, the wood I love. I do like that, like, camel leather color. I have 2 here, and then I have another one in my office guest room. These, which are so fun, I got on Facebook Marketplace. I got those on Facebook Marketplace as well, but I love the way they look. They're so cool. And then this is actually the Loewe tomato candle my friend got me as a Christmas gift. I'm like afraid to burn it. So this smells like tomato, so pretty. And yeah, that's probably like one of the bougier things in my house. And these are actually curtains. Again, I found fabric and got them made by this guy downtown and he's so nice. I'll of course include his information, but basically I make sure I measure right, ask the people for help at the fabric store. This is actually fabric for a suit. It has a subtle pinstripe. It's like a soft, yellowy, beige green, which I love. And that's why I want to swap the rug in here out. And I want to paint the ceiling kind of like a beigey, yellowy, citrusy, I don't know how to explain it, apartment. And so there's a building right there. So I like to have some privacy. Only like 2 windows in this whole house can have an AC unit, and this is one of them. And it's nice because we can just hide it when we don't use it, because we only really use it in the summer. Lights in here, like I think that looks so good. I actually got this at the same shop I got my couch at. I think this was like $120. And then, of course, more coffee table books. I love this wood kitchen, and especially this like coffee nook. Yeah, there's actually no outlet in here, but I use it as like a little coffee nook. And back to getting things like that work and spending money where money should be spent. This espresso machine I just got because I wanted one. Really doesn't work. Amazon. I'm dying to get a really cool espresso machine. My boyfriend is obsessed with coffee as well. He makes this coffee every day. Everything in here but this is thrifted. So like, let me show you some of my favorite mugs. Love this one. These 2 are the ones I drink out of like most. This, are you kidding? Look at this cup. When I saw this, I like gasped. This one I love with this little circle. It's actually my mom's kitchen growing up, and I put it in my kitchen because she found this picture. I just printed out at CVS. Love that I have her kitchen and mine. Other thing I don't like and want a different one, I'd rather just have a clean modern one. And here's like my pride and joy, these floating shelves. And this is all stuff I've thrifted. Every single thing. This frame, thrifted, and this is one of my boyfriend's art prints, which you can get. And then yeah, like look at all these. I think these are my favorite because my hallway's this color, my bedroom's kind of this color. And it has George Garcia, 1987, Gloria Garcia. Rod actually picked this out at a thrift store. It's kind of metallic, which is cool. Goes with these metallic plates. Like, do I hate these countertops? No. Would I have chosen them? No. I also painted this like coppery, I'll put the shade name. I love it. It's like orangey. Again, we have one of those sconces, and I think like a hallway. Why not just make it fun and moody? And I painted everything. Why does this have to be here? But it is what it is. And then the sconce, and then this is our bedroom. It's bedroom, and I really love it. Keeping it real, this is like a pocket door and the paint scratches off and like causes this discoloration. So that's what that mark on the door is. But yeah, we have a queen bed and desperately need a king because we sleep with both our dogs and we're both 2 grown men. This room when we moved in had no wall that the bed could go against, and there's actually a window behind here. So I did that curtain trick, and these are blackout shades that I got online. It blocks a window. Granted, the window like is 3 feet away from the next unit. There's nothing you can see out there. So we have this wall, and it also blocks out sound, which is really nice. So it made like this artificial wall, and then I have this like sconce coming out, which is helpful when I read at night. I can just turn it on there. I was feeling really crafty, and I just used a piece of trim with L brackets, and it added that little detail, which I love. This bedding's Brooklinen. I do really want to switch it out for a more greenish citrusy color. I'll add the one I really want from Brooklinen. Again, this is a pillow I made, so the color of the bedding I want is more of this tone versus this gold. It was actually a special candle my friend got me on my 1 year sober, so it actually says it in LA 1 year sober. So that was so sweet. It's actually an Arvin Alano rug collaboration, and it's really plush and beautiful. I feel like it reads a little gray or purple. Diego is like hanging out in the sun now. He came in here. We get these fun little designs of shadows, which I love. And then again, just some more curtains. And then this is Rod's side. He has this little photo of me, which is so sweet. It's me with my Barbie, or Bratz doll. I'm not sure which one. Oh, and yeah, this wall color I'm obsessed with. I think this maybe was for like a box TV back in the day. I looked at all these old boxes. I didn't really know what to put in here. And there's like photos in there, random things we need to keep, accessories. I do keep it pretty organized. And Rod and I also barely have any clothes, which I need to work on, but yeah. Okay, here's our bathroom. Like it's right off our bedroom, which is so nice. When I moved in, I had to restain these because they were destroyed, and I just did that. We have this little bath mat rug I use from Etsy. This little cute setup, my jewelry box, thrifted mirror. This is Rod and I. And then that's another photo Rod took in a frame. I actually got that at Home Goods. Then we have these like frosted windows. I just love that. Okay, this is a fun one. We're in my like guest bathroom, hall bathroom, and I wanted to go a little more bold in here, so I did like a chocolate brown. Again, I'm obsessed with the paint drenching. I don't think I'll ever stop, but yeah, beautiful. I put this towel bar here. These are Tekla towels. I have them here too. I love this color combo. Deuce and robe. Honestly, I like to put it like kind of inside out because that color just looks really good in here. And over here, something I'm really proud of. I thrifted these frames in Palm Springs, and we had these baby photos doing funny faces, and we kind of edited them to look the same and blew them up and put them in these awesome frames. These are the other towels I was talking about. And this is one of the first things I ever thrifted, and it's like an old first aids kit. And I actually do keep like Band-Aids, Tums, and the toilets right here, all in here. And then these candlesticks I got in Colorado at a thrift store so long ago too. That same wood that I love. And then I have another long vintage rug I got on Etsy that I use as a bath mat. I love the sink and faucet that this bathroom came with. It just is so my aesthetic. Like I would have done this if I was designing the bathroom. This is the most recent room I did, and if you haven't seen my last vlog, go watch it. But yeah, I redid the office guest room to make it more creative for this next chapter of my life. Go watch that vlog for more details, but I love it. Here we have these built-ins, yeah. So this was actually wood. I covered it in stainless contact paper because it was so damaged. Some books I used, some magazines, okay, inspired. There's some color, like it's great. There's actually a notebook of mine. New book. I'm always pulling these out. This one's about like vintage homes. Just try to get inspiration. This is one of Rod's photo books. I'll add clips, but this is one of his projects he did. And you can actually buy those and they're so cool. Here's a vintage mirror. And I hide the little Wi-Fi stuff with this vintage suitcase I thrifted in Palm Springs. And yeah, I recently did this like two-tone brownie green color with this beigey tone I love. Another sconce. I mean, this wall needs some big piece of art or something, but a really cool, maybe long sconce or one that goes across, I would love. I need a rug in here so bad because of these crazy floors and they're creaking. I don't know if you can hear it, but yeah, here we have a Floyd bed and I put it under this window and custom made these blinds. Again, I went downtown to that guy, found this fun fabric, cut to size. I kind of wanted to be different and like not have it go to the ground because of the bed. Here, they do go to the ground. And this room is like a greenhouse. It gets so hot, so we needed these like blackout, not cute blinds. But one day maybe I want to like get a projector and we can lay in this bed and watch movies. Here are two photos. I got custom maps for these and just put them in frames. I want to get like better frames. But yeah, this is my mom as a kid. One of my mom's old photos. I'm obsessed with this Burrow desk. Another one of my dining chairs is used here. Thanks for watching. I know that was a lot. I hope you like it. I would love to keep making home content because this is really making me happy and excited. And I really want to do a dining room makeover. I don't know. Backyard makeover. A lot to come. And I know my sister wanted me to come to San Francisco and do her apartment. So hopefully that could be a future video series because, yeah, I just love doing this. I want to one day maybe own my own design studio or just like, yeah, my dream is just to have a small little cottage that I customize myself, every detail, or maybe like a villa in Italy and you all can come and yeah, dream big. But yeah, I hope you like it. I'm tired now. I'm gonna go relax. Bye.